Hey, it looks like we are streaming live on YouTube. Good evening, everybody. 9:30 p.m. New Zealand time, and we're doing a live stream. Welcome to the party, everyone. Now tonight we got lots of fun stuff to talk about. Of course, big news today coming out of Russia, but of course we're also going to be talking about some other exciting events happening in crypto land. So stay tuned for all of that and more. Welcome everyone to the chat. If you're just joining us, we are going to be talking about Russia tonight. A little bit about Russia anyway. What's going on over in Taiwan, what's going on in Korea, and of course doing some answering some questions and all that fun stuff. Hey C, what's up? Jacob, welcome to the party. 69 Steph, welcome in. Oliver, welcome. Emma Hayes, welcome to the party. How's it going, guys? Welcome. So let's go ahead and get into it. Bitcoin is having a great week. Tim, how's it going? Eduardo from Melbourne, how's it going? Goran, how's it going, man? Cam and Ty's Fishing Adventures, how's it going, guys? Brandon, Oliver, wow. Noradine, holy cow. Kuang Fan, I hope I get that right. Hi from Russia. Morocco, all right. Oliver Sheehan, Alice, Mave, welcome. Rayan, how's it going? Mav, what is the word on cause? So I'll talk about that first, actually. I did a video on cause, but there were some things that I just didn't find at the start of my research, and I've got to go back and do that again. I really don't like redoing videos, but I feel like I got it wrong on that one, and I need to go back and really look at it again. So keep an eye out for that. I'll try and repost tomorrow. But people in the comment section kind of brought my attention to some things that I had missed and, didn't become quite apparent. Things like the coin market cap is, they haven't got their APIs synced up with coin market cap in the right way, and that the market cap isn't reading right. And so that's a really, really big thing to watch out for. So I'm not going to say more about cause right now. Keep an eye out for it. But if you haven't looked at cause yet, good project to have a look at. But I'll be doing a new video on that tomorrow. So what is your take on Ubik? At the end of the video, Mercy. Oliver, I haven't really had a good look into Ubik, man, so I haven't, can't tell you for certain. Sky Freak from Sydney, what's up? El Champo, just watched you going off on Putin. Oh, Putin. Morpheus, is he on? Says live stream offline. I'm showing it, Morpheus. Seems like everyone else is getting it. Hope you can get in here, Morpheus. The Ultimate Writer, how's it going? Hey, man, how's it going? The amount of grammar mistakes on the Regal Coin website are enough to scream scam. Wow. Thoughts. Interesting. Noradine, Comsa won't be listed on the coin market cap until it actually gets released. So they're not looking at releasing their coin, I think, for like another 2 weeks or something like that. So keep an eye out. Gargo, what's up, man? BitConnect just passed Ethereum Classic. Yeah, I know. We gotta talk about that today. Holy cow, BitConnect up to 164 bucks. Have you seen the growth on the BitConnect coin this week? Up 20%, which, hey, you might not think 20% a lot in crypto land, but it is $1.15 billion, guys. Holy cow. That's crazy. That is crazy, guys. BitConnect just keeps surprising, doesn't it? Oh, those BitConnect guys. What are you gonna do? Is BitConnect a hashtag scam? Is it a scam? It's not a Ultimate Writer. BitConnect's not a scam, and this is we gotta be careful with our language. When we look in the space here, because it's so easy to throw. I hear the word scam thrown around all the time about basically everything. Something like, hey, my transaction's taken more than 15 minutes of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a scam, right? Or hey, this something happened on this website or whatever. It's a scam. Yeah, it's not a scam. The BitConnect system, from what I can tell, is a highly elaborate Ponzi scheme. But it's going. It's rock and rolling. It might pay out for years. So not my bag. I'm not getting into BitConnect, but you know, if you guys are in BitConnect, have fun, rock and roll. It's people are making a killing on it, especially the people who are pumping the referrals. You know, I've seen like Crypto Nick's made like $200,000 already pumping his referral code on that. So, you know, people are killing it with BitConnect. People are killing it. Even the people who invest without referrals are doing pretty decent too. So there you go. Again, not my thing though. I was watching BitConnect when it was $20, but I didn't invest. Interesting. Interesting, because Muslims are not allowed to be involved in interest rate. Yeah, I remember reading something actually about, that's interesting, Noradine. I remember reading something a few years ago about Islamic banking and how it's a bit different than traditional banking we know in the West. So that's pretty interesting, actually. That's pretty interesting. Very interesting, Noradine. Thank you for bringing that up. Huh. Trayvon James. Pumps BitConnect. Yeah, there's a lot of BitConnect pumpers out there. People are making money on it, man. They're killing it. They're killing it. Thoughts in Sonam's partnership with Selectel? I haven't heard about Sonam's partnership with Selectel. Let's have a look at that. That's interesting. You know, there is so much that goes on any given day. It's crazy. It's crazy. What is this bringing up? I'm going to have to look into that later. Ooh la. Cactuses and succulents. Good times. I'll look that up later. That's interesting. I haven't heard about that. That there. Morpheus. Thoughts on Cause. Looks like a pretty good project, Morpheus. I'm gonna do a video on it tomorrow. I did one today, but people in the comment section pointed out some things that I kind of got wrong and some facts that I didn't know, and that you kind of have to be involved with, you know, in the Cause space to have actually found out. So I got to redo the video on that tomorrow. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for Cause. Bobby Thompson, why isn't Litecoin going up? Because Litecoin does that sometimes. Bobby. What are you gonna do? Litecoin is one of those coins where it's just gonna chill. Litecoin likes chilling, and then Litecoin will like pop, you know, and it'll go back up to like, I don't know, 75, 80, 90 bucks. You know, 0.02 Bitcoin, and then it'll go back down, chill at 50 bucks. Litecoin. It's a tough life, Litecoin. Vincent watching live from Madagascar. That's amazing, Vincent. That's amazing. You're like all the way on the other side. You're on an island on the other side of the Indian Ocean from me. I could, you know, throw a rock if I could throw one that far, and you know, the next thing it'd hit would be basically Madagascar. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Hi from Bangkok. Farang Tak, what's up, man? What is up? Who is next on Coinbase, Lark? BitConnect. Interesting. Interesting. What is ETP all about? Who knows? Yeah, that's a good question. 69 Steph, thank you. Are Bittrex in Coinbase ready for BitGold? For BitGold, I don't know. I haven't heard anything. And so that makes me think that, no, they're not. That they're not ready for BitGold. And BitGold really has me, what's going on with BitGold? I really have no excitement about BitGold, to be honest. And B2X is a different situation. Coinbase has come out saying that they're going to be supporting that, and Bitfinex has come out and said they're going to list it as B2X. But Bitcoin Gold, I haven't seen it yet. I've been I keep kind of checking, but I haven't seen any official announcements coming out from anybody. So I guess keep your eyes on that. But there's a lot of fishiness going on with Bitcoin Gold anyway, to be honest. You know, there are accusations that they actually forked and have mined about 10,000 blocks worth of this. And of course, the whole idea behind Bitcoin Gold anyway is ridiculous. That they're forking so that the big miners won't have power, but it's completely redundant because, yeah, okay, see you later, dudes. You can fork, and go over there and mine with GPUs, and we're still going to mine the more valuable Bitcoin with our ASICs anyway. So, like, it doesn't do anything, not to mention the fact that it just puts all the hands in NVIDIA and AMD anyway. So, I don't see the point in Bitcoin Gold. I don't think Bitcoin Gold is going to do anything. People are going to get it, drop it, and it's going to disappear. So, yeah, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Robert Faust, you just missed out, man. We were talking about BitConnect a few minutes ago. Man. Yeah, Chainlink is a pretty exciting project. I would like to see, you know, where that goes moving forward. I've looked into it a little bit, and it seems like a really, really interesting project. And so I want to definitely keep an eye on that and see where it goes. Kim, why'd you sell your Regal coin at times 12? When is the crypto cheese business opening, Lark? Daniel, any thoughts on Komodo? It's good. Ethereum Dark has died. I'll mine Zcash before Bitcoin Gold. Yeah, I don't know who's going to be mining Bitcoin Gold, man. Seriously. I just don't see a future for it. Bitcoin Gold. What's about the new Litecoin? Litecoin, Bitcoin, whatever, guys. They're not, you know. Why would you have Litecoin when you could have Litecoin? Why would you have Bitcoin when you could have Bitcoin? These projects, they're coming out. People are making money. That's about what's happening, guys. When it comes down to it, Litecoin is a scam. I wouldn't necessarily call it a scam, but it's probably a scam. It's a scam! No. Who knows? I haven't looked into it. So, have you used the Brave browser by Bat? You know, the Moo86 channel, yes, I have used the Brave browser. It's great. I need to break the Google Chrome habit. It's a problem. I'm addicted, guys. I'm addicted. I can't get off the Chrome. But yeah, actually, I really like the Brave browser. You know, I got to play around with it a bit more and kind of get it set up where I feel like it's nice and user friendly for me. But you know, it's got all my favorite stuff on it. But right now, yeah, I'm still hitting that crack pipe of the Google Chrome here, guys. But I like the Brave browser. It's pretty cool. What is your view on Metaverse? I'm gonna look at Metaverse. I've had quite a few requests for that one, so. It's on the list. It's on the list, guys. Metaverse is a pretty interesting one. It's been moving up a lot recently, too. Can you pull up Brave browser? I've never seen it. Ryan, I would, but I feel like it'd probably crash the stream, man, having two browsers running at the same time. Go download it, man. Go download it. It's great. You know, blocks all the ads. It's very useful, actually. Gotta stop chroming. DJ Moondeck, why is your cause review missing? DJ Moondeck got a bit late to the party, but I was saying earlier in the comment section, people brought up some new facts that I wasn't aware of at the time that I did my review. You know, you try and look around, you try and find the information, but literally like an hour after I posted that video, the cause guys actually updated their website, so the website looks way better and cooler now. They've got some new info on there. And some things were brought to my attention, like that they haven't got their APIs in sync with CoinMarketCap, so that the actual number of tokens and stuff aren't correct on there. So, look, in the end, it's just, you know, I got to redo it. So stay tuned. I'll redo it tomorrow, guys. And there's some information that I have to talk about, and I'm not doing cause any justice by leaving that information out, so we'll come back there. Zulu Crypto Surfer, what's up? Lark, have you invested in LA token? What do you think about the recent events in their ICO and the rumors about it being a scam and people asking for a refund? That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting about LA token. You know, that's something that came to my attention after I did the review of it, but about because I'll fill you guys in. So basically what happened, LA token had, I think, a pre-sale, a first round, and a second round. And in the first round, after the pre-sale, first round token sale, they opened it up to U.S. citizens. But in the second round, they decided that U.S. citizens can't participate. So then some people came and asked for refunds. And look, I'm not sure what's going on with the drama with all that. I don't think that it's a scam. I think they made a misstep, much like the guys over at Cobenhood did when they, put out, what was that? Like Ian Bellina's private group got 150% bonus or something like that. And so, yeah. People mess up. Some of these projects are good, but they mess up. What are you going to do? Noradine, any cooperations with the YouTuber like Crypto Spark? I want to get with Crypto Spark one of these days. I do. I want to get with Crypto Spark. He's cool. I messaged him. We just haven't been able to get time together. I got to message him again, actually. So I'll have to check it out. LA token, we're just trying to stay on the right side of the law. Yeah, it can be tough. You get some lawyers, they tell you one thing, another thing comes up. There you go. Another one you gotta look at is Electronium. Yeah, Electronium, guys. I know. I think Electronium may be the most requested ICO review of all time. Ben C, I just got on here. What is going on with crypto? Ben C, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, man. Welcome to the party. Okay. So, of course, one thing that we have to talk about, and look, I made a video about this. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it, but if you guys haven't seen that video, one thing you do got to mention, Putin and Russia the Russian central bank are coming down hard on Bitcoin, which is quite unfortunate. But I like this one here. Not even Putin can scare Bitcoin investors because, of course, if we come and have a look here, this is how much Bitcoin cared about Putin and the Kremlin, really. It goes way beyond Putin, of course, but about the central bank in Russia, banning access to Bitcoin exchanges, to cryptocurrency exchanges. Bitcoin's up. Bitcoin's up, guys. Of course, Bitcoin's up. When are we getting to 5,000? That's my question. Jacob, will Bitcoin go down after the fork happens? It's hard to say exactly, Jacob. And yes, Plemiuk, I agree. The central bank wants to push that crypto ruble, man. But will Bitcoin go down after the fork? Look, let's look back at the 3-month, Jacob. Hello from Catalonia. What's up, Catalunya? Christian, how's it going, man? The Bitcoin flash crash. Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty crazy. So, if we go back a little bit. God, was that all the way back in August? That's crazy. So, when Bitcoin Cash came out, we had a big lead up and a big sell down immediately after as people moved their money from Bitcoin into altcoins. Now look, Bitcoin Cash was a lot better set up. Bitcoin Gold, for example, I don't think will have the replay protection that you want to have. I think when SegWit 2x comes, they're going to be a lot better positioned. They'll be much safer. Again, Bitcoin Gold guys, watch out for that. But look, Jacob, to get in more into your question, I think after the Bitcoin Gold fork, we're not going to see big movement because Bitcoin Gold doesn't really have any support. People are going to get their free coin and dump it. Maybe some people will mine Bitcoin Gold, but I don't even really see a lot of that going on. Again, GPUs are very centralized and there's so many coins you can mine with GPUs. And if the allegations are true that they have done any pre-mining, well, then the value is going to be totally whacked and it'll be a big pump and dump and there you go. The real question we need to be talking about, the real conversation we need to be having is actually what's going to be happening with B2X. So that's SegWit 2X Bitcoin. Pass the mic. By November, there'll be 4 different Bitcoins. Technically, yes. So there will be 4 Bitcoins, but Bitcoin Gold doesn't particularly matter. And I don't think it does. What we actually need to focus on is Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and SegWit 2x Bitcoin. Those are the ones that really matter, actually. Bitcoin Gold has scam rubbed all over it. Yeah. B2X looks like just another attack on Bitcoin to fire the core developers and seize control of the Bitcoin community. Blemmick, they are using GPUs with Hydrominer. They're mining basically everything. And hey, GPU mining's fine, but I just don't think it's a solution to the Bitcoin problem. And that's what Bitcoin Gold is proposing, is that they're gonna, fix the problem of centralized mining by having people mine with GPUs. But since it doesn't have very much community support and all the rest of it, like I said, can't see Bitcoin Gold going very far. But yeah, guys, if you're new to Bitcoin land, there is some serious political drama going on in the background of Bitcoin land. So I really see that there will be 3 Bitcoins. Bitcoin Gold, I don't feel, will be a competitor. If you can consider like eBitcoin some kind of Bitcoin. It carries the Bitcoin name, or Bitcoin Unlimited, or all this rubbish out there we don't even talk about, right? So there'll be more Bitcoin, but really Bitcoin Cash has proven itself to be the biggest competitor. But the real conversation has to be, what will be recognized? Will it be Bitcoin or Bitcoin 2X? So there's a lot of people who are out there pushing for both. So Rick Da Silva, what's up, man? Hasey, a store of wealth doesn't need fast transfers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It doesn't need fast transfers. It was nice to have fast transfers. We like fast transfers. But you look around the crypto market, and there are so many actually different solutions available. Things like Litecoin and Dash, NEM, all these different coins can actually take off and get big acceptance. Then Bitcoin can be more of a store of value coin. And I know there's a lot of people out there who really want to see Bitcoin become that global currency. Siragen, on Bitcoin Gold, why does replay matter when it's a snapshot, not a hard fork? Well, interesting point. Interesting point. I suppose it wouldn't matter in that sense if it is just a snapshot. Is it true that in order to receive your B2X and Bitcoin Gold, you need to have your Bitcoin in a wallet and not on an exchange? Ben C. Ben C, we mentioned this a little bit earlier, but we got some more people watching now, so I'll reiterate. And that is that B2X will be supported by some exchanges. So I think Coinbase has already come out, and Bitfinex has already come out. Nam, Julio in the house. So they've already come out and said that they will support it. Go read their statement on it. You'll get more information there. Again, if anyone knows anything about Bitcoin Gold, hit it up in the comments section, but I don't think any exchange is supporting Bitcoin Gold. You will simply get that dropped to your, if you're holding it in your hard wallet, for example. So, yeah, like I said, Bitcoin Gold, free coin, I guess, but Coinbase should still be sued, over what they did with Bitcoin Cash, huh? There you go. There you go. I think if the ASIC developers can drop the markup so the common person can own one, then the issue with Bitcoin will fix itself. Salvatore, that's a good point, but the problem is that these ASICs cost a lot of money to make. Those are not cheap, those chips. Those are not cheap at all. Some good news in crypto land after what happened with Russia. This is from a couple of days ago, but really good news nevertheless is that Taiwan follows Bitcoin-friendly Japan and avoids, of course, China and Korea on ICO bans. So they have come out and saying they will not regulate against ICOs and cryptocurrencies and will avoid the hardline stances taken by China and South Korea. Now look, Taiwan doesn't get much press, and I know there hasn't been a lot of stuff coming out of Taiwan recently. I wish there was. Sammy, what's up, man? There hasn't been a lot of stuff coming out. Jacob Blackwell, what do you think of Chainlink? We're going to have a Chainlink video coming in the next couple of days, so keep an eye out for it. Taiwan follows Bitcoin-friendly Japan. I know Kobunhood, they're based over there, and I really feel like we might see a lot of Chinese companies trying to head over to Taiwan. I covered an article yesterday where actually there's been a massive amount of people over in Japan, who have been calling these Japanese exchanges saying, hey, guys, can we get our ICOs listed? Can you help us out? And so these Chinese companies haven't disappeared. They're still there. They still want to have their ICOs. The money's still there in China. It wants to get out. It wants to be spent. It wants to invest in cryptos, and it wants to put these ICO tokens out. So we might see a lot more coming now. Sarajin. So yeah, same with Ukraine, man. That's it. I mean, it's almost day on. You had Russia come out and go, we're anti-Bitcoin. Ukraine says, we'll be pro-Bitcoin. We'll do it. We'll do it. So, of course, that's actually a total reversal of the situation. As I mentioned in my earlier video, guys, it's that Russia was actually becoming more and more open, and then, Ukraine was becoming more and more anti, and then, boom, Tommy Bath. Smash the likes, people. Yeah, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Hit it up for sure. Talk about Cardano. I like Cardano. What am I going to say? I did a video on it. It's a great project. They're still super early days, though, Ken73N. You got a long time to go. Long time to go with that. So, they're just getting started. They're just getting started. But, probably a pretty decent time to buy in. But you can look for, a bit of a lower drop on that, too. I think we will see some down action before we see, it hit the moon, so to speak. This is great news because China won't let Taiwan gain wealth unchallenged. Best ways to create your own crypto space. Aaron King, the Japanese company GMO, is developing 7-nanometer chips. Yes, Japan is going to go big, guys. They're going to be we might actually see a big shift in mining power out to obviously Japan, because these two big companies get invested in it. And Scott, the only thing about ADA is the 31 billion. Don't worry about this, how many there are. I mean, you look at the market cap, man. Look at the market cap on Cardano. Like, yes, there is a lot of it. That's true. That's true. But I don't worry about the max supply, because if you go in and buy yourself some up, don't worry about the max supply. No one complains about Ripple's max supply, do they? Ripple's got like 38 billion. So it's not an issue for me at all. Noradine, NEM equals Japan. Yes, Noradine, absolutely agreed. Absolutely agree. Is Russia still a communist country in its depth? No, not really. It's super capitalist. Super capitalist. Any thoughts on Vibe Hub? I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Yeah, Michelle, I also saw this. Japan's going to be giving flat electricity rate to miners. So, Peter Wilkie, I prefer a smaller max supply. There you go. James D, how is ADA even close to being worth $500 million? Speculation. Speculation, my friend. That's how. Now, look, the people who invested in ADA, and there was a bit of drama around that because it took them over a long time to release the coins and so on and so forth, right? Oh, yeah, and by the way, that's a good point, Mavi, is that actually Ripple's max supply is 100 billion. So, we don't worry too much about that with Ripple, though, do we? We just keep throwing money at it. Or a lot of people do anyway. I don't, but look, Cardano, it's a great project. They probably are a bit more, I don't know, probably have a bit too high of a market cap for what they've done so far. But I think because the development team behind it, because of the people involved, because of what they're offering, it's got great potential moving forward. So, speculation is the name of our game. Damn straight it is. Damn straight it is. Do you have any pets? I got a few stuffed llamas and a stuffed orangutan. Those are my pets. You didn't tell me your opinion about NEO after the 16th of October, Iman. I just haven't had a good chance to think about it, man. I got to be honest with you. I'd like to actually get a good look at that, and I think we're gonna cover that in the weekly news video this week. Is what we're gonna do, and we will talk about that there. So look for your answer there. and I'll give it some good thought, and we'll talk about it in that video. Ben C. As coins get more and more mined, do values tend to go up or down since there are more in circulation? Ben C. Usually coins have an algorithm built into them where the more they get mined, the harder it becomes to mine them. So, you know, it kind of helps keep that value steady. Now, if you see something that's super easy to mine, you can mine like, you know, 1 billion overnight, that's not really good. So usually it doesn't affect the value too much. Nem Catapult, when? Great question. Great question. I was talking to Alex from Inside Nem earlier, and we're going to do a collaboration video a little bit closer to the time of the launch of Catapult, sometime in November. So when Catapult comes out, that's going to be really big news for Nem guys. And I think we'll see some pretty decent price action follow on to that. Nem is super cheap right now. Super cheap, down at 4,564 Satoshi. Super cheap, and I think Catapult will be a big, big positive for it. So keep an eye out for that. Now, somebody mentioned a bit earlier in the chat about Upbit. So we got to talk about Upbit. Now, we mentioned this a few weeks ago in our news video that this Korean company, Kakao, is a mobile provider. No, not mobile provider. They're a mobile app, and they're on like 95% of Korean phones, basically. And they are starting an exchange called Upbit in collaboration with Bittrex. So the theory was, and I don't have the confirmation of this, mind you, was that Upbit was responsible for that massive pull down we saw in the alts the other day, that they went in and got massive amounts of tokens, and that's what actually pushed the price down on the 111 cryptocurrencies that they are going to be selling on Upbit. So if that's the truth or not, hard to say. Scott Giovanni, do you mine CryptoLark? I mostly do cloud mining of Bitcoin, but I've got a Litecoin miner coming. It's supposed to arrive in the next couple of days. So Polemic, Lark lives with Kim.com. I should try and get Kim.com on the line one day. That would be fun. I wonder if I could get a hold of that guy. I feel like he's the kind of guy who would do a Skype chat. That would be pretty interesting, actually, talking to Kim.com. James Creek Gaming, what's IOTA? Noradine, CryptoLark for president. Hasey, Lark for New Zealand Prime Minister. Nah, if I had to do that, guys, I wouldn't have time to do my YouTube videos. James Creek, what is IOTA? Let me give you a quick rundown. Now, I know most of you guys are big IOTA fans, and IOTA, of course, is one of the more exciting projects. Peter Wilkie, is it L3 Plus? Yeah, I got an L3 Plus coming, man. L3 Plus on the way. Can't wait. Should arrive in a couple days. So, IOTA is basically trying to target the Internet of Things, and so they are feeless transactions using a different model. So they're not a blockchain. They're something called the Tangle. It's a little bit different in the structure, and they want to target particularly businesses like refueling your electric car, for example, or paying road tolls for trucks and things like this. So it's a quick rundown for you. Go check it out. I've done a video on IOTA. You can find the playlist and I'll give you a little more of a rundown on that. Stay away from hminers.com, Scott Giovanni. Stay away from most cloud mining websites, to be honest. If you want to get involved in cloud mining, basically the only place to do it is Genesis Mining. What I want to do is do an experiment with BitClub Network and see if there's any viability for that there. But I'm not even going to talk about that until I've done the experiment and let it run for a while. Brandon Sheehan, any chance you can try and interview some of the Sonam crew? Brandon, I've been trying. I've sent them like 5 messages on Twitter. I've been reaching out to them on their Slack, but no one's got back to me, man. No one's got back to me. I would like to see that. Maybe, I know most of the team is Russians. Maybe they're worried about their language or something. I don't know. I don't know, but I'll make a note actually. I'll make a note. Keep chasing them. We'll get to them one of these days. We'll get to them one of these days. H miners. H miners. They sell rigs. Sorry, Scott Giovanni. They sell rigs. I'll have to check it out. Have a look at them. Ultimate Writer. IOTA has done tests and it can do epic transaction numbers. Yeah. Yeah, IOTA's got massive potential. Absolutely massive potential. So, you know, moving forward, IOTA will be a great, great investment. Look, we saw it run up to about $1. It's obviously come down quite a bit where it's at currently. I know we're talking in dollars, not in Satoshi here, guys, but, you know, it gives you that idea. IOTA's got a lot of potential. And look, you know, IOTA long-term will be worth huge amounts because it solves a real-world problem. And again, this is what you want to do. Brandon, you can speak Russian, can't you? Da, я говорю по-русски. But if you look at something like IOTA, it's solving real-world problems, right? It's giving us that Internet of Things connectivity, which, you know, is going to be the way future cities are run. This kind of tech, you know, if you go and check out some videos, or just go check out IOTA's website. They have some really great, just simple rundowns of how IOTA is going to work in those sort of cities of the future. And the cities of the future are already being built. They're already here. You know, we already have those potentials. We just need to make them into realities. Sonam should contact you, Noradine. That'd be great if they did. That'd be great if they did. I'm going to keep chasing them. I'm going to keep chasing them. So we'll hopefully get them on the line one of these days. Check Sonam Barcelona blog post. Isn't Walton Coin tackling sort of the same problem as IOTA? Look, Walton Coin's main focus is on RFID chips. And I suppose they've got some functionality out of that, or they could anyway, but their real focus is on, you know, supply chain management. And so IOTA is doing something fairly different, you know. Noradine, I shared your videos several times in the Sonam Telegram group, and the whole community celebrates your work. Thank you very much, Noradine. Thank you very much. Hasey, is Hashflare okay for mining? I was going to buy some Bitcoin mining. No. Don't do it, Hasey. Don't do it. They've changed the terms of their contract. Look, if you bought 3 or 4 months ago, your Bitcoin contract will pay off. I've been getting pretty good payouts for my Bitcoin contract that I bought with them, but I bought one as $1.20. And that's different. They changed the terms of the contract. I can't recommend at all investing any money in Hashflare. Wait for Genesis mining if you want to get involved in some cloud mining. Cities of the future equal Hunger Games plus IOTA, man. Hunger Games plus IOTA. It's a match made in heaven. Any news on Power Ledger? Ryan, I don't have any news on Power Ledger. I don't. But we'll have a look for them and see if we can find something about that for Friday's news video. The only thing I do know is that they got, I think, 34 million in total for their ICO. So tokens ended up being about like 10 cents, about 20 cents each or something like that. So super good deals. Super good deal for the Power Ledger. Lankaled 38. Why isn't IOTA moving? Because not everything moves. Not everything moves. It's, you know, this is perhaps a misconception we get in the crypto space sometimes, is that, hey, you know, everything's got to run up by 20, 30, 40, 50% every day, or we don't really think it's moving. Sometimes things will just chill for a couple of weeks, you know. Right now, IOTA seems to have found this nice little happy place. It's just kind of chilling here around the, you know, sort of 12 to, well, we're down to 10,000 Satoshi now. So between 10 and 15,000 Satoshi, it's been chilling there for a few weeks. That's cool. IOTA's just doing its thing, man. Just gotta let it run. Just gotta let it run. When we see some more announcements, when we see some more hype from IOTA, yeah, then we're gonna see it pick up. We're gonna see it pick up then. So, but look, IOTA's already proven itself to have some pretty decent value potential. But this isn't even the start. This isn't even the start. If you're getting impatient with IOTA now, It's only been a few weeks. Guys, you got to go long term on this. When IOTA actually starts, you know, being incorporated into cars and incorporated into, you know, all these different things, gonna be huge. Gonna be absolutely huge. So keep an eye out for IOTA. And never be scared because something isn't, you know, pumping massively. Even, you know, small growth is fine. Small growth is fine. You know, look, you gotta keep it all in perspective. If you see 120 or 130% or 150% growth, yeah, that's great, but that's not sustainable. Not sustainable. Nexus, great team, huge project. Yeah, I want to talk to the guys from Nexus. I would love to sit down with Colin, actually. I gotta reach out to him again. Lark, are you getting more Bitcoin due to the upcoming forks? If so, how much are they giving? Is it 1-to-1? Okay, good question. So, if you guys weren't here for the Bitcoin Cash fork, you don't know how it works. Basically, what you do, you got to have your private keys in your hand. Basically, you got to have it in a hardware wallet. Now, some exchanges will support that. For example, Bittrex supported Bitcoin Cash when it came out. Coinbase decided not to, caused a lot of drama. So you can keep it in some exchanges, and they make the process really, really easy for you. And so basically, yeah, you get issued 1-for-1. So if you have 0.01 Bitcoin in your account, you'll get 0.01 Bitcoin gold, and then later on 0.01 B2X. So that's how it works. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Now Bitcoin gold, though, you got to keep in mind, again, we mentioned that a couple times already on this live stream, but keep reiterating, I have not seen any exchanges coming out in support of Bitcoin gold, so they will not be issuing that token for you. You will have to have it in a hardware wallet, but B2X will be supported by quite a few exchanges. And I think the closer we get to that split, we'll see a lot more exchanges come out with their positions on it. So, Salvatore 136 watching it. By the way, smash up that like button, guys. Smash up that like button. Coinbase is going to support Bitcoin Gold. Oh, thank you very much. I haven't seen that. I saw that they came out the other day and said they're going to support B2X, but I haven't seen they're going to support Bitcoin Gold. So, there you go. There you go. Matrix Boy, welcome to the party. What do you think of CTR? Must be Centra. Will they release their apps this week? Who knows, man? Who knows? Haven't had a good chance to look into it. All the debit credit card coins will be good for short term to medium term. Juice Buddha. I think we do have a lot of good. Stallions06, what's up, man? What's up? Julio in the house. B2X hasn't the date hasn't been set. It depends on a block, and I'm not sure the block's been set or when that block is mined. You know, when exactly that'll happen. They'll have a good estimate of it, though. I think it's like November, mid to late November. But again, I'll do a video on it, but closer to the time. 10X has a far superior team to Monaco. Aaron King. I would agree on that. To be honest. I think in the space, in the card space, 10X by far has the best team. Really, really has the best team. Monaco's okay. Centra card. Don't know. Not anywhere near as excited about it. I think 10X is really going to be the winner in this space. I haven't seen any of the projects that look as good as them. I'm not saying that, you know, Monaco's bad. I'm just saying I think 10X has got more cards in their hand, so to speak. Neo moving nicely. Neo's always moving nicely. Neo's our boy. Neo! We all love Neo. James D, gotta go, Lark. That missus needs servicing. All right, buddy. Keep it safe and happy. Centra owner is on Reddit arguing with people. Not a good look. Ugh. You know, I was reading a lot about Centra the other day, and I think this is one of the biggest kind of criticisms against them, is that the owner is some kind of character. Some kind of character. Yeah. I don't know. You know, there's things like in their marketing, they had, you know, just some photoshopped images and stuff like this. And yeah, okay, people Photoshop stuff, but look, I wouldn't put my money in a Centra card. I wish I'd put money in a Monaco when it was $3. I think Monaco's a legit company. They just don't have as good of a team as 10x. I'm not saying that Centra is not legit. I'm just saying 10x is better. Robin Leasefors, where do you see Neo 2018 0101? I don't know. We'll throw a number out. We'll throw a number out, man. It is really hard to say. It is really hard to say. You know, I could say, hey, Neo's going to be 79.50. It could be right, could be wrong. Oh, someone please tell me, will Dogecoin value go up? Dogecoin! Oh, man. I have more than 5,000. I hope you mean you have 5,000 Dogecoin, not $5,000 in Dogecoin all in one. That'd be brutal, man. That'd be brutal. Doge is rough. Yeah, I saw the 10x symbol popping up in this Simpsons show. 10x is the only one with a working card. I heard that I saw Julian from 10x. He posted the other day, said, yeah, we're starting to send cards out. We're getting them out to everybody. So yeah, guys, 10x, great stuff. And the crazy thing is that 10x, you know, $2, $2 right now, guys. It's crazy. 10x will be a $1 billion plus company. You want to 5x your money? Grab some 10x. Well, it's at $2. Holy cow. 10x versus Omise Go with rewards to token holders. I can't compare those. They're a bit different. So Centra is the only card that can be used worldwide. Problem with 10x and Monaco is that they use Wavecrest. Oh, interesting. They should make a hardware wallet debit card. Nice. Is Omise Go on its own blockchain? Interesting question. I'll have to get back to you on that. I can't remember. I know it's an Ethereum-based token. I think it's actually based on Ether. Centra has already half of the 10's supply and working products, and is half of the 10x's price. Yeah, no, it's Ethereum-based. That's right. Of course, Ethereum-based. From an investor perspective, that looks great. Well, that's true. And I think it's, yeah, that's right. 10x won't be using Wavecrest from November. Thanks, Aaron King. I remember there was something about their card provider pulled out. And so they're looking for a new provider. And I think they got Visa Prepay as their provider at the moment. So, yeah. Centra has to deal with a bank. They aren't brokering cards. Are there good blockchain credit lending platforms out there at the moment? Salt came out with 300 million market cap. Always afraid of those big numbers at the start. Alex, you my boy Blue. Salt's going to be a really good project. A really good project long term, man. Brandon, about to email you regarding possible Sonam interview. Fantastic. Do it. Mavi. I'm in all of them just to keep safe. So that means he's in Centra, he's in Monaco, and he is in 10x. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. That is great. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. And invest in all of them and see what comes out on top. Bit Buffalo, thoughts on cashing out the pension to buy cryptocurrencies? Why not? Why not? You know, this is the thing. We've got a pension system here in New Zealand, and I wish I could cash mine out. It's not quite that easy. They only let you take it out for buying a house or when you retire. So, but otherwise, I'd probably put it on Bitcoin, to be honest. Yeah, as long as you buy the dips, though, that's a good point. That's a good point. What do you make a cliff high? Accurate and important, or has he been smoking too much of the wacky backy? I don't know, man. I can't comment. I haven't really seen his stuff. Dubai review. What do you think of OMG? OMG's amazing. Oh my god, OMG. No, seriously, guys. Let's get serious about OMG here for a second. Look, it's still down. Obviously, if you bought last week, or even just a few days ago, that would have been nice. 150,000 Satoshi. It's already back up to 180,000, but look, Omisego has proven that it's got massive potential. 288,000. Look, guys, Omisego, it's not even really doing anything yet, guys. You got to keep that in mind. Omisego is going to be huge. Huge. So, look, it was $1 billion once before. It will be multi-billion-dollar company in a year's time. So, guys, Omisego, still a great buy at this price. But get it on the dip, guys. You guys know we love dip around here. Dip is amazing. Get your dip. Get your dip on. What happens when a coin gets its own chain? How do I get my keys? You got a specific example you're thinking of there, Sam? I wonder what coin will be the next. Oh, that's a good question, T-Deck. I like that. I like that. What coin will be the next to close in on Ethereum? Probably in the short term, Ripple. Ripple's got a lot of news coming out and has been doing pretty good recently, actually, as far as gains. But why would you ask if something is going to or not? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Oh, the Dubai review. What part of Wellington? I'm in Wellington Central, man. I'm in Wellington Central, the terrace. What's your ultimate dip right now, Lark? Oh, the ultimate dip. I make my own dip, actually. If you want to talk about chip dip, that's some good stuff. Good stuff. Make cashew dip, man. It's amazing. But anyway, if we're being serious here, good things to buy in the dip. Wow, Bitcoin Cash is way down. I'm not saying buy Bitcoin Cash. I'm just saying that stuff's way down. That stuff's way down. Look, there's a lot of great things to buy in a dip, and it depends what's in your portfolio, what you're looking at getting. Thanks to reply. I meant an ERC20 token when it's no longer a token. How do I get the keys separated from my ETH wallet? Look, Sam, in the event that happens, so let's say, take OMG, for example. I guess they'll have to do their own thing. In that situation, they would issue very specific instructions on their website. So just keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that. They won't leave you in the dark, man. Unless there's some crap monkey coin down like number 350, they'll leave you in the dark. But some, it's the good coins, the ERC20 tokens, you won't be left in the dark in that situation, should it happen. Buy NEM in the dip. Yeah, God, NEM's such a good price right now. It's crazy. It's crazy, guys. It's such a good price. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. I love Cliff and the Three Amigos, but be careful. I gotta go check out Cliff High sometime. I'll have to go watch a few of his videos and see what's up with that. I picked up some Lisk, some Pay, some Metal, some Nav, and some Strat. That is a fantastic shopping bag right there. I love that. I love that. Make sure you get all that stuff staking. Get your Pay in your MyEther wallet so you can collect when that comes in. Get your Lisk and your Nav and your Strat all staking. Nice. Nice. Of course, Metal, you can't stake Metal, can you? You collect your 5% bonus on that. Get your NEM now or cry later. Amen. Amen. Get your NEM, guys. Get your NEM. Get your NEM. Yeah, NEM, super future. Again, we've had a lot of ICOs come out recently on NEM. They've got the Megan, which is like the private blockchain. So basically, it's like, like an intranet for companies. If you are a company, you want to have stuff on a blockchain, but not on a public blockchain. You can use Mugen, for example. Not to mention Catapult's coming. Smart assets, cheap as hell transfers, all the rest of it. It's NEM, guys. It's NEM. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. I think most of the dips are being caused because of the Bitcoin Gold, so buy before the fork. You know, Salvatore, we're 2 weeks away still from Bitcoin Gold, and previously, well, look, I know with Bitcoin Cash, we didn't have a lot of advance warning. Basically, it happened like a few days before that they just basically came out and said, hey, you know what, we're not happy with SegWit. We're forking. And when that happened, you know, it was a real sort of last minute thing. It was like basically a couple of days, like 2 days, 2-3 days before we saw a big move from the altcoins to Bitcoin. There's a lot of speculation that the reason we saw the big dip the other day was actually because of Upbit coming in and, you know, sucking up a big portion of the volume. Curious about your thoughts on NAV. I'm waiting for 2 days for a transaction. What? That's crazy, Sam. I've never had a transaction take more than like 2 minutes for NAV. That's crazy. Do you think that 98% of these companies will fail Hyperion? No. Not that many, but a lot of them will. You gotta keep that in mind. The ones at the top are doing really, really well. 98%, that's too much, but quite a few of them will fail. What is Catapult? Catapult is the next big upgrade coming for NEM. It's going to increase scalability massively. I think it was something like 4,000 transactions per second. And you guys think, well, isn't Ethereum coming out with 1 million transactions per second? Well, those 4,000 transactions per second, and that's the number I heard. Maybe the final product will be even better than that. Hard to say, you know, until they actually get it out and tell us about it and let us in on it. But that's all on-chain, though. With Ethereum, Raiden's going to be mostly off-chain stuff. So, hey, Lark, is Bitcoin Gold backed by real gold? No, Matrix boy. Bitcoin Gold is backed by fantasies. It is definitely not backed by real gold. Although there is a cryptocurrency that's backed by real gold, but it's definitely not Bitcoin Gold. Don't let that fool you. Yeah, Pivex coming out with ZK Snarks. That's going to be exciting. I sent NAV from Bittrex to my wallet, and it's still pending. That's really strange, Sam. That's really strange. Lark, for small investors, is it worth it holding extra Bitcoin for Bitcoin Gold? I think buying good altcoins for lowered prices is more beneficial. Shiva. You know, if you're not already holding the Bitcoin, honestly, you might see some super great buys on the altcoins in that sort of day or two if Bitcoin Gold actually causes the kind of excitement that people had around Bitcoin Cash, and I don't feel like Bitcoin Gold is going to cause that much. Could do, you never know, but keep an eye out on it. I'm certainly not, going out and trying to buy a bunch of Bitcoin simply for the fact of getting a whole bunch of Bitcoin Gold. I'm actually looking for altcoins personally as well, and I'm not afraid to spend a little bit of my spending Bitcoin. That is, I got my hodling Bitcoin, and that's a different story. That would just simply be hodled, because that's what you do. You hodl the heck out of it. But my spending Bitcoin, if you will, and I won't be afraid to spend that on some altcoins in the dip, because why the heck wouldn't you? Bitcoin Gold is back. Yeah. Hey Sam, why don't you email me thecryptolark@gmail.com, and maybe we can try and sort out your NAV problem. You can ask me a couple questions about it if you want. Maybe something's not set up right or something. I'm not an expert by any means. In fact, if you haven't been over the Slack yet, before you come talk to me, go talk to the guys at Slack, because go to the NAV Slack, ask them some questions, tell them your problem. They're really responsive. Most teams are really responsive on their Slack, actually, so go check them out there. That'd probably be much more beneficial than trying to talk to me about it, actually. Hey, Lark, thanks for your channel. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. I'm in Neo, OMG, Bat, Verge, Ubik, and BMC. Good work, man. Good work. Altcoin rebound will be more profitable than Bitcoin gold airdrop. I wouldn't be surprised. Some things are going to go really down as well. Lark's got NEM into my head. Good, good. Love the NEM. Love the NEM. Love the NEM. Michael, opinions on Litecoin, and will Bitcoin dip once the fork hits? I think Bitcoin will dip a bit when the Bitcoin gold fork hits, but not by very much. I think the real question and the real unpredictability is going to come in around B2X. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. But we gotta talk about Litecoin. We talked about Litecoin a bit earlier in the stream, but I'm gonna hit you out here real quick, man. Be patient with Litecoin. Litecoin's got an amazing future ahead of it. It's got massive potential. Just because it's not moving today doesn't mean it's not gonna move. So keep on chilling with Litecoin. Keep on chilling with Litecoin. It's nice and steady, and we'll see some good movements forward. So you just keep chilling on that. It's only 30 NAV, but I want to start staking as soon as possible. Yeah, man, send them a message. They'll sort you out. They'll sort you out. They'll let you know what's going on. Strat news. Why so cheap? Charlie Lee doesn't like people pumping his coin. Charlie's just going to have to deal with it, man. Oh, that's great. NEM. Okay. Yeah, Metal Gear MK3. Welcome to chat, man. I just missed you earlier. But yeah, Litecoin doesn't move much, but when it does, it moves. That's true. It went from 50 to $90 or whatever, and then it's come back down a lot though. It's come back down a lot. So it's got big room to move up. Litecoin's one of my favorite coins. It's really cool. That's why I got myself a Litecoin miner, because it's great. Just gonna stack those Litecoin away and just chill. Just chill on it. Just chill on it. Noradine, good question. There are too many projects out there. Are you focusing on your portfolio, or do you spread your investments? I feel better focusing on 5 or 6 coins. Well, Noradine, that's pretty good actually. And look, you can only have so much time, space, and money, because you have to kind of keep track of your investments too. You can't just let stuff, totally ignore it, and etc., etc. Look, if you get 5 or 6 times what you have, 5 or 6 coins is what you have time for and energy for, then that's the right amount. I think I've got about 12 or 13, but I have to look at my portfolio real quick. But that's about as many as I want. I'll probably add a couple in, but I wouldn't go for any more than 20. That's just me though. There are some people who buy the market and they buy the top 50 coins, and that's what they do. So there you go. NEM showed amazing resistance during the recent dip. I wanted to go at 18, but it shows how much people are supporting it. Shiva, yeah, NEM's got massive support, guys. Big in Japan. They're pushing it in Australia. They're pushing it in Europe. They've just been on a tour. They've been in Germany. They've been in Poland. They've been in Lithuania. They've been in Moscow. So I guess Moscow doesn't matter anymore. But you guys know what I'm saying, though. You guys know what I'm saying. They're getting around. They're getting around, those guys. Salvatore, hodling isn't ignoring. Absolutely. 4 to 8's the best number to invest in. That way you can watch them all easily. 20 is a lot. Well, I kind of live and breathe crypto, guys, so I kind of keep an eye on it. But do you invest in business categories based upon your interests? To an extent, I do. That's why, for example, I don't invest in Ripple. Skype me and I will film the new mining hall coming to Sweden. Nice. That looks pretty cool. Guys, buy the crypto index. Seriously solves all your problems. Yeah. Buying the market, guys. Buying the market keeps it simple. If you believe the market will go up, and look at how much the market went up from last year. I am serious. Hyperion, yes, I'll make a video about masternodes, and I'll make a video about staking in general. It's on the list of things to do. I'm going to underline it here because I can get around to it. There's a lot of different staking potential and different ways to stake, right? There's proof of stake, there's delegated proof of stake, all that stuff. So, I think let us have a look at what do we want here? Let's have a look at the historical snapshot. Just out of curiosity, guys. Just out of curiosity. So we're at about 150 billion. Is that right? 80, about 150 billion today. Give or take a few billion. So let's just go back and see what the market cap was like back then. So look, guys. The whole crypto market a year ago. Was about 15 billion, something like that. It's 10x'd in a year. Something to keep in mind. So if you guys are looking long term, that's where it's at, guys. That's where the money is. That is where the money is. Bitcoin was 600 bucks. Bitcoin was 600 bucks. All right, guys, I gotta go to bed. I think it's bedtime for me. It is bedtime for me. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the really great questions today. So, really appreciate it. Appreciate all the questions. Appreciate everyone who, keeps commenting on the videos, and I appreciate all you guys, for pointing me in the right direction of these things, and for, for getting in and, correcting me when I'm wrong, because I really appreciate that stuff too. I really appreciate that stuff too, guys. Like I said, I'm not a guru, man. I get stuff wrong sometimes too, so. Andrew Boot, it's only 10:30. Yeah, but Andrew, I wake up at 5, so it's a long day. It's a long day, man. It's time to go to sleep. Time to go to sleep. Guys, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate everyone's support. Have an amazing night or morning or day, wherever you guys happen to be. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time, guys.